Hey guys, welcome to today's video. As you can see, I started my day with some exercising just like every other day. Today I'll be showing you guys how to use the CS or the marketplace or the auction that most people call it in Arcane Legend. So to understand how to use, where to go to get it, is all these blue towns. So every blue map in the game is a town, which means there will be an auction somewhere there. The yellow ones are maps you play on, so you can go to anywhere on these places except Chancel of Light because you do require points to gain access to the shop there. Other than that, anywhere in the map as you start the game, you can go and go in and buy whatever item you want if you have the gold for it. First thing, you need to be able to access it, and the way you do that I explained in my previous video, so follow the link to see how you can unlock it. You have to play for 10 days and get story tokens, and it's right here. You can go to Traveler's Outpost and this man will give you a quest to do every day, and it gives you 100 story tokens, and then you can use it to purchase a trading permit, and then you can access the auction. So my favorite place to go is probably Expedition Camp, and this is because I can access my stash, and this is they're really close. Here's my stash and it's right here. So this is my favorite place to go. You can go here, and first thing you need to know is that everything in Arcane Legend is categorized in terms of rarity. So any item you buy, you can specify the rarity. So this is any, which means if I search now, all rarity items will come from rare to arcane or heroic or anything. So the way I normally search for items is because I know most of the items in the game. I can directly type here, I don't know, Necro, which is a pet. It's an arcane pet, so I can type here. Remember that the items have a class, so if I search Necro here, nothing will come up because this is for weapon. So when you search, you need to specify the different classes. This is weapon, this is helmet, armor, your belt, ring, amulet, artifact, and this is all the extra stuff that does not fit into that category for now. So to find Necro, this will be in the chest section. You press search and it will come up automatically. You don't have to search the full name, you can just search a part of the name and it will come up. So I can search egg, and every single egg in the game will now come up in terms of item level. All eggs are level 1, so this won't make a difference. Prices, so this is from the most expensive prices. This is for the cheapest ones. So you can scroll down and see the prices, and if you're looking to buy more rarer pet like arcane pets or heroic, and you obviously go from the more expensive one, and you can just scroll down to see others. So yeah, so to find so the rarity are, this is on any. The first one is common, that's item that no one really buys, and this is rare items. Rare items are important in this section because this is where you find all the elixirs. So if you want luck elixir, which gives you all luck, you can find here. You can find either by searching this, so the lowest price comes up or the higher price. And similarly, you can go epic, and you will have different levels of epic helmet, epic amulet. So anything that price, anything epic will come up. If you go here, if you don't specify anything on the search box, it will come up with all the epic items within the section selected with price in ascending order. Unless you do this, and then it's, yeah. So anyway, it keeps going on like this. The most common items are the most items that people use are legendary items. What I tend to do is basically, when whatever your level is, what you can do, if you're, let's say, level 40 and you want a legendary gear, and if you're 40, that's what I recommend you do, or any other level if you're new to the game. Press on max level, and this determines what level item you want. And basically you can set your, let's say, level 44 is your highest level, and it will come up with all items that are legendary, a weapon, and below level 40. You can specify this to be 40, so all items between level 40 and 50 will appear. And then you obviously can check prices and see which one you like. If you press show stat, it will show you how this affects your stat within this category of items. So I can go to helmet, and I'll have the helmet, and it shows you what you like and shows you how it affects all your stat. If you let's say I typed something random, and if you go again here, it will clear again. If you don't write anything, it will be cleared. But to get rid of this, what you can do is just cross and go back again, and it will reset every time. So back to legendary, you can, so the after legendary, this is mythic rarity. That's what I'm currently wearing, my gears now. This one's, as you can see, level 60. Yeah, so these are the mythic items. This is where you will find lepra. If you go to this amulet section and just search, you will get the Fang of Fenrir, which is pretty cheap. I don't recommend you buy that though. The lunar pendant, be careful with the lunar pendant, because people do tend to scam by changing lepra to lunar pendant sometimes. This is the leprechaun pendant. It gives you 15% luck, and if you want to farm locked, you can to earn gold, then you can search it here this way. Go mythic and then go lepra, or you can just type LEPRE lepra, and you have, and select the amulet, and you will have all the amulet. Also remember, you don't have to press search, you can just press this or that, and that automatically searches as well. The next rarity is vanity. Now vanity, these sections you can't find any vanities, so what you need to do is press the equipment and change to the vanity window. Here the same rule applies, except you don't ever use this, because all vanities are level 1 and they can be they can be worn by anyone. I would recommend everyone to have this turned on, especially you're new, because this prevents you from buying gears for other character. So don't uncross that. Make sure that is switched on, so you don't buy gears that your character can't wear. And if you press on an item and press preview on character, this will show you what your character looks like. This is the this is the hat I'm wearing, and you can test whether you like it or not. The same thing applies here. Press on this and see whether you like it or not. The prices are obviously written here. If you want to see whether there is the same item for cheaper price, obviously you can just search for the you can search for the armor to come in this order. That way only that specific armor will come. But if you're buying something new and you don't know the prices, I recommend you join a merchant guild like mine, where we can help you know the prices of actual things so you don't get scammed. It's called B&S, which stands for buy and sell. So this is the vanity armors, weapons, and this basically determines how your weapon appear. This is the helmet, so the setup is pretty much similar to the equipment window, with minor differences. Like here you also have banner. For example, I love my mom banner. Yeah, you can just see and how you like it. And then of course you have your wings and backpacks, and these are at the back. You can't see it because of my hair, but yeah, these are my wings and stuff. I already own one of those, so even if I don't have anything, I can just do this and it will still appear without having anything selected. This covers pretty much all of the section within Vanity. Another thing to note is if you back out and go back, the same window will appear, and you can just search what item you want. So I can say wings. I'll just go wing, and it will come up with all the wings within this section, so you can buy. If you're buying something new, yes, you can ask people, but also what I tend to do, if you're coming into a new item, you can wait 3 to 6 days to see how the price of an item changes, to determine what price best suits you, because most items go in a 3-day cycle to reset its price. And yeah, the third thing is the other section, and this part is important because this is where your jewels and all your crafting materials are. So this is the crafting section. Here you have the class-based here you have the mine jewels and all the jewels. These items are mostly posted for a higher price than they actually are, so some people can trick others, but yeah, I wouldn't trust those. Normally I avoid those, but yeah, this is these are all the things you can buy. As you learn more about the game, you'll come to find that what the use for they are. And yeah, and the next section is the furniture. This is for you if you own a house. So here you can, here if you press this, nothing appears, so what you must do is click the eye and see what they look like. Obviously if you need to buy this, chances are you don't really need to watch this video because you already know. But yeah, you can also search in this place, so searching appears everywhere. And for this section also, you don't need any of this. But if you press that then nothing appears. You have to set it to vanity or any if you wanna search this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, another thing to remember is if you go to sell, you do have to emphasize that this is what you are selling, something from this section, and you have to choose an item. So let's say I want to sell my necro egg, so I'll do I don't know, 1 million or 100k, sorry, my bad. And then you can press this again to change price, or and this will tell you how much the item costs to list and how long it will stay for. For most item, I reckon go with 3 days, no matter what it is, if the price is above 100k, of course, because it gives you a much better chance of it being sold than for 12 hours or a day. And the same rule applies when you, okay, so when you have listed something, it will appear here. As you can see, I'm trying to sell all of this, but they're pretty useless, so no one bought them yet. But yeah, if no one does, I'll just buy them myself. Oh, that leads me to another thing. If you complete it, it will come back. If you bought something, let's say you listed something, so I'll list this daggers I have for 500 gold. Actually, that's too much. I'll do 250, and this 12 hours. So I can list this, and when I go back to this menu, it's right here. It appears under my name. So if I can either, if I listed it already, I can either cancel it and get the item back here, or fun fact, you can actually buy it back, but it costs you more to buy it back than cancel. So I recommend, if you do put something by accident, is to cancel it. This works in similar ways when you also go to your stash or any other place that requires interactions with storage or selling or the trade menu. I hope this guide helped you, and if you have any further questions, feel free to contact me in game, and I will try to help you to the best of my ability, or just leave me a message on Arcane Legend forum, which will be listed down below. Thank you.